Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Second City and beyond. I am Mark Warzecha. We are very honored to have our guest tonight with us. Obviously, a Second City alumni, and he was part of the Emmy Award-winning SCTV. Please welcome Joe Flaherty.
I went to New York. I studied dramatic acting there, method acting.
Yeah.
From some of the people from the group. Then I went back to the Playhouse, continued, and on a dramatic level. That year that I was there was Goodman Theater from Chicago.
Great.
So I got to know people from the Goodman Theater, and I wrote a letter when I was finished, and I said, "Do you need any actors?" I sent it to Mike Miller. I sent them out to a bunch of people, but Mike Miller said, "Yeah, no, I don't need actors, but I need a stage manager. Do you know anything about lights?" He said, "I'm at this place called Second City, and would you like to come in? I can get you a job as a stage manager." So, it was a job, and it was in theater, and I didn't know anything about lights. I thought, Jesus, they're acting, this is acting, and they've got characters, really funny, interesting characters, and then they're improvising after that, doing comedy improvisation, which is different from, that drama, a Stanislavski type, and, which is, you have an objective and you try to push through to that objective.
Sure.
I loved it right away. It's a chance to, use all the comedic information that you've stored up in your head, all of the satiric takes on things, viewpoints that you had, things that irritated, bugged you, you could bring them out, you could do it right on stage, you can make it happen. Second City is a great job. It's one of the best in the world for an actor. You're working every night, you're doing a book show, a review of sketches that you help write. So you do it every night with this cast, and it's just great. It's a great working situation. You have to bring an honesty to acting, you really have to listen to the other person and have it be as real as possible. And I found that helped tremendously. Plus building a character,
Yes.
that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Noticing people on the street or friends or whatever, and using their characteristics, manners. All of those things that you learn in drama, you apply to comedy, and it's good. It grounds your performance, much more. Once you have that basis, then you sort of find humorous ways to play with that. As a group, you work for the group, and you work on stage. You make the other actor look good, and if you make the other actor look good, they make you look good. Mm-hmm. They'll have this ability to spur you creatively, and I don't know how, when I think back, exactly what it is he would do but he would challenge you, and you would want to please him. He really liked the Herald, as it was called then, I guess it still is. We hadn't perfected it, though. We were still in the early stages as far as we were concerned. Apparently, Del got that down. He assembled this group together, and it was me and Gilda and John and Harold and Bill Murray. It was a pretty good cast, really good cast to do the travel with the Lampoon show, but it didn't. They booked us in bad places, like motorcycle gang bars.
Okay, a little scary.
Yeah. I saw the underside of Canada with that. Anyway. I said, "The hell with this. I'm going back to Second City. I want to see, I'll direct some shows and stuff."
Okay.
John and Denny and Gilda went on to do Saturday Night Live, and they were doing essentially the same thing we were doing. The sketch comedy. It was sketch comedy. And they were doing sketches, some of them that they created at Second City Stadium.
So realize this stuff can translate to television.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so we saw it worked. Because I did Count Floyd and Guy Caballero so much, they weren't favorites. I just did them a lot. But they were fun, always fun to do, Mm-hmm. Those two were fun. What's his name? The talk show host, Sammy Maudlin, was fun. And I didn't like, that wasn't so much fun for me, was fun to do on the set with the other actors. Gene as Bobby Bittman, John as William B. Williams, Sammy. Always kissing up to me. God, he made me laugh. Candy was fun. And then, then Catherine as Lola. It was just I just enjoyed that.
Let's give Joe Flaherty a round of applause. Thank you.